loans to go and do farm. Many of them, Lagos Ibadan Express Road, Agbara, Badagry, different. I know someone who came, he has lived like about 20 years in China. He came and he brought about 500 million naira and he went to Osun State. Now they are eating all his crops. He told me about few weeks ago when I spoke to him, they are eating every day. This
you need to hear people's stories, right?
Wahala.
See, you need to hear the people's stories on those who have actually like run into this crisis of the Fulani, this Fulani, that, like heartbreaking stories. People took loans from bank, okay? People took loan, 100 million, 200 million, at ridiculous interest, only for them to actually lose everything. Life, so people who are like, true life story. These are human beings who are victims.
Yes.
Direct victims.
Yeah, Baba, it's true. I know people that went to Agbara, you know those Agbara area. You know, I told you the other day when I called, I have even my uncle has like over maybe 50 or 100 acres of land there that he planted, did a lot of stuff on.
Do you know some people actually abandoned their farms too? When this issue of Fulani, this and that was
Fulani,
they cultivated
they were
and they abandoned
them.
it, they didn't go back there. There are people who actually abandoned their farms, they didn't go back anymore.
Absolutely, you are correct. Mayegun, I watched a video during that Dr. Aborode when Sunday Igboho went to that place in this thing, Oyo, and I watched a video where a man said even many of them that they cannot go to farm again because if you go to farm, you meet them there. Their cow is eating everything, and they will confront you. They will tell you there's no compensation for you. We own Nigeria. We can do anything.
Will kill you.
Absolutely.
Kill you.
Absolutely. And when they kill people, that is it. There's nothing. No, there was a man that said they went to police station and to go and report, and that a police sergeant called them aside and advised them that because they are Satana, that police sergeant is an Igbo man, and told them that, see, there is an order from Buhari during that time that Buhari said they should not touch any Fulani man. And that same thing is still in place. Look at Tinubu Kolu now. He cannot do anything. Since he got there, he has not even mentioned the whole thing about Fulani men killing his people, going around doing all sort of things. He's not even talking about. He doesn't care. He has used the Yoruba people as a leverage for negotiation. That whatever he wants to do it for them, kill them, take their land, go and do Sharia. Just let me be president. That is it. It is very sad. And also for all these Anambra, all these issues going on, I've seen a lot of videos people have been posting, especially people from that side, eastern part of Nigeria, that Sienna is now going around. That everything you've been saying is absolutely true. I've spoken to a few people on my WhatsApp status. I have friends, family friends, they came from Igbo land, they are Igbo. They've been telling me the same thing you've been saying, Baba. Yeah, I really thank you so much.
God bless you, Baba.
For all this awareness and everything.
On all these issues.
Absolutely, Baba. You're trying a lot.
Those who are like voiceless, because until people rise this, right? Baba, the future is bleak. See,
it's bleak. It's bleak. Someone told me that they've killed a lot of people. It's sad. Anyway, thank you. Let me let other people call in.
Well.
Thank you so much. God bless you, Baba. I really appreciate, Baba.
God bless you again.
Thank you so much.
Nice one, Baba. Indeed. You see, if you are not a victim, the reason why you watch Mayegun's Diary Politico is to let you know that when we talk about the happenings, don't just see it as news. Do you understand? Because sometimes there are people who will be like, if it doesn't happen to them, maybe it is not really happening. On Mayegun's Diary Politico, I do not make the news. I report events. And the events that I report always have their victims, and the victims are real. They are human beings with flesh and blood. So what I try to do on this platform is to kind of paint enough picture that that is yet to be a direct victim of any of this, to imagine it, put yourself in that frame and imagine if that is happening to you, how would you actually really react? You know? Let's take this. Hello, sir.
Hello, Michael. Good
Oh,
evening.
hello. How are you, Baba?
Long time.
I know. It's been a while. How you doing?
Can you hear me?
Hang on. Can you hear me?
Hello?
Yes, sir. Can you hear me
Hello?
okay?
I can hear you now.
Grand. And I can hear you too. It seems the line was like breaking up earlier.
I don't know what happened. I think maybe maybe the people that want coming after you are coming
I
after
think
my
it's
line.
better now. It's better.
Yeah, it's better. Anyway, I'm just gonna thanks anyway. You're looking fresher and dapper now compared to before. Yeah. I'm still waiting for you to wear your traditional attire.
Thank you. Anyway.
And I noticed you stopped doing is it the Monday one you normally do where the people go on video call and join you on video?
We
When you
call
used
it
to
the
do on a
People's
Monday or Tuesday.
Parliament. But there is something around that, okay? You know, things got heated up enough that some people started, backing out. Because you see, this platform, to be honest, right, is a bit controversial on its own. So, and there are so many of them monitoring this platform as well. So people started receiving calls from their loved ones. As I saw you on Mayegu, be careful, be careful. So that's why I had to kind of slow it down. And usually I put out a poll and say, would you want us to have our people's parliaments so that we can have everybody on? And I have not done that lately. So that is why you haven't seen people on. It's because if you appear on Mayegun's Diary Political, you have no idea who is watching. And people get a bit of like a check on them. So you two, you're on that. I saw you on, and not be everybody have the same liver like us, Some people just want to live their life quietly. So that's why I kind of slowed it down,
Okay. It's good anyway. At least you're being considerate to the people that are coming around. That's the most important thing. It's a two-way communication. You're doing your bit and they're doing their bit.
Exactly.
But yeah, anyway, I won't take much of your time because I know you're a very busy man and you have a lot of people on the call.
Let's fire.
I'm still gonna go back to what I was telling you a couple of months back. Or was it last year when I called last? That they're trying to create a hierarchy where somebody at the top will be taken from next stage to the next stage. Before the next election, you will know who is going to be your president or whoever is going to be there. And like I said, everybody have their own foot soldier. And when I was saying it, then people didn't understand it. What the guy just called earlier, just confirming it again, is that we're going to have a one-party state. The other political parties will be like shadow political parties, but they don't exist. But the APC will control virtually everything. And the cliques that are coming on board are cliques that Tinubu finish his own term, he select the next person. What they're doing in Lagos, because they can start doing on the federal level. But now it's going to be a more bigger, is it GIF they call them, whatever they call them in Lagos. There's a group in Lagos that control whoever becomes the governor.
Yeah, they call them GAC, GAC.
GAC, yeah. So they're going to have like a new ruling council for the federal. Everybody will bring their own candidate. But the idea is it makes it look like you're participating, but you're not participating. That is why they will never allow you to have independent candidates in Nigeria.
So
what they're going to do to Obi now?
To resist at the end of the day. You see, we've projected this as well. If you remember, right, that just like when PDP's power also reached its own zenith, it burst
16 years
from within.
16 years it busted, yeah.
So you have to burst from within because they have to destroy themselves from within. And it is already cooking with APC. So even if this guy rigged himself in 2027 and he manages to push it to 2031, by the time he's done, it's all this projection of trying to recreate what they had in Lagos would have been defeated because right now it is a one-man show where they have not had any meeting in APC, no congress, no nothing, just one-man show right now. So I mean, by so doing, right, it has to be like an internal bust that will kind of implode, an internal implosion like that of PDP. That's the only way APC will be destroyed. But anything external is, without the internal, the external is just, it's never going to be effective.
You're correct. It's just like what happened in Lagos when they removed the speaker. The good thing about, I will say, don't get me wrong, I'm not a ardent supporter of Tinubu, but sometimes even your enemy will end up doing something that makes you say, you know what, this guy tried. The good thing I like about him is that as soon as they removed the speaker in Lagos, they found a way to make sure that he is not too disgruntled. We need him for 2027 because that guy has been in the game from the get-go.
Yep.
He knows in and out of what happened in that GAC. He's probably attended meetings that he's not supposed to attend. The only thing I will say is two things going to happen to him. It's either they give him what they want or they kill him. If they can kill Fushon Williams, kill Wala, they can kill him. So he knows too much for his own good. That's why they don't want to. That's why they don't want to do anything to him. But I'm not guaranteeing you that guy is going to see 2027. We're probably going to come back maybe a year or two later to discuss this.
That
And
will
he
be
say,
up to him. If he doesn't just disappear, like just go away, if he continue to try to be a problem, then yeah, that may be the
he cannot
situation.
disappear. Mayego, you used to have a job before you came to broadcast, and you now gradually left your job and started doing this full time. These people don't have any other job apart from politics. He cannot disappear. He cannot go back. That is the problem with Nigerian politicians. The Nigerian politicians are like Nigerian pastors. They don't have any nothing to fall back on. They only rely on those easy money. So the problem he's having now is he has access to so much money, so much power. Now all that has been taken away from him. He's reacted. They told him, listen, you want EFCC or you want to calm down? We're still going to give you something, but let the GAC decide. When they decide, they're going to let you know. That's why he's kind of piped down the way. But I think, left for me, if I'm him, I'll start looking at ways to leave the country. Because for them to get to the point of removing you, meaning that they've already decided what they're going to do with you. It's just that the reaction you're giving them wasn't what they expected. So they kind of pop you down a bit, pending when they're going to find a way to get rid of you. Because tell me whoever has ever gone against Tinubu that has stayed alive.
Well, I don't see my challenging him anyway, not even now, not ever. But like you said, if you try to play a spoiler, then we probably will just find his body floating in one of the rivers anyway. So we'll see.
The reason why I say he may be dead is because this guy in power cannot go back again.
No.
What's his name? What was the Lagos State governor again? So he's finished his term. So if you bring any good, strong candidate to Lagos, you're more likely to win an election. And this guy can easily tell them the secret of how they used to win the Lagos election. So put one and one together, you understand what I'm trying to say.
I get you. I do.
That is why I say he's more of a danger right now. And Tinubu is not going back again after 2027. So it's like he's like the only person I can use. Just like what happened to PDP when Atiku left PDP and went to APC. Atiku took about 40% of PDP with him.
He did.
And that cost PDP the next election when Jonathan lost that election. So that is what I'm looking at. However, with regards to Anambra election, I still don't know that there was this problem all this while. Why all of a sudden, in the year of the election, that's when he started looking at security matters? These guys have been on TikTok everywhere, boasting about what they can do.
Of how to create a whirlwind.
Yeah, so he created a distraction because he has not achieved anything. So by doing that, now they say he's doing something about it. That is it. And that's it. He's gonna, and don't be surprised. Most of the people they are picking up are people that did not commit any offense. They're going to pick them up.
It's almost that because they've had the innocent people killed whose families have come out to say, this is so wrong. Like, these guys were not what you said they were. Like, there is no investigation, no probing, no nothing, just extrajudicial
no trial,
killing.
nothing, no. Yeah, just extrajudicial killing. And that's what's going on.
Man. Sad.
And that until he wins the election, that shows you the level of desperation the average African politicians is. They don't have any. Soludo is good. He's a lecturer. He's not an administrator. There's a difference between somebody that can lecture you, teach you something, and somebody that can actually run something.
Like really have an hands-on relay practice or something like that than somebody who is just theory and practical. They are two different things.
For example, I can be looking at you and say, Michael, oh, the color is this, is that, is that. I can give you all that suggestion. But if I've never run a studio before, I wouldn't know the kind of equipment you need to achieve that lightning that I want you to achieve. You will know because you've been in there. You've seen the effect from when you were in the kitchen and all to where you are now. That is different. And until people start saying, what has this person been doing before you came into power? We have to start relating, what is your background? What have you achieved? How many companies have you run?
Yep.
Government is a business.
Successfully.
Government is a business. The income of a government is taxes and sales of national assets. And they have to distribute it among the workers, which are the citizens. Government, if you cannot run a business, you cannot run government.
Shouldn't be me.
Anybody that want to aspire to be in any political position, go and check it.
You should have run the business successfully, but not in Nigeria, though.
Thank you. No, in Nigeria, who? As I'm talking to you, even this one you're criticizing them. Tomorrow, if they decide to find somebody that is close to you, they say, okay, come and become governor. They will tell the person to become governor tomorrow. What happened in Edo State? That guy cannot even read. That guy can never read his name, his own name. If you write it when you say pronounce it properly, he just know the sound because it's a dialect. Tell him to pronounce in an English, he cannot pronounce it. I'm not saying he's an illiterate. He will probably speak his language better, but it's annoying when you project somebody and say this person has doctorate degree, PhD, or whatever, but the person cannot even string two sentences together. You're better off telling me, oh, but this guy is a market man. He can sell in the market. That's what he knows how to do. I will accept him that way, and I'll vote for him because he can deliver based on what he can do. Don't come and make him so fanciful. Then when these things we do on social media, on all these places, they are for posterity.
That's right.
200 years from now, somebody can play this video.
That's right.
So what does that person learn from that guy? So it's annoying sometimes when you look at it. I'm sorry, let me not keep you. Sometimes I get upset, but let me just.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
It's great to hear from you again, and Happy New Year. Come to 2025.
Same to you.
It's going to be an eventful year, though. But thank you.
Yeah, definitely. Politics have started. 2027 has started already.
I know. Take care. Okay. Thank you so much for calling.
Take care.
Yes, sir. Indeed. I remember saying it to people that I am not, I am not a freedom fighter, and I'm not even a journalist. The reason why I won't claim to be any of that is because I am not, and I don't have experience in that. If you see activists, I call myself a concerned citizen, right? A Yoruba man, a concerned citizen who believes that the actions and the inactions of these rogues has impacts on my life and the lives of people around me. And the only way I can possibly protest or fight back is to use my voice, use my platform to raise awareness on the danger, the awareness on the danger of enabling these guys to do what they are doing, because their actions impact our lives. And maybe in the process, I'm able to awaken the consciousness of a lot of people. And by so doing, we're able to form a bond or a powerful one that could be a resistance voice. Because in the process of resisting them, we are likely going to be saving our lives and the lives of the generations yet unborn. But when you see activists who want to be physically engaging with these guys, they are different people. When you look at investigative journalists whose calling and training has to do with digging deep, digging the action and the inaction of these guys, and then flinging into in their faces, right? They are also different. So you have to give credit to those who are in that category. And there's no point in ascribing that kind of sophistication to myself, because when time comes for me to actually show that I'm a journalist or I'm a activist, I may not have all the prerequisite, experience to actually challenge them. Yeah, it may sound somehow to you, but it is true, So there's no point in trying to misrepresent myself, because for what I believe I am so capable, right, in expressing myself, as a concerned citizen, angry one, and the rest of that. Then I'm looking for other angry people, angry citizens who want to have a reason to be angry, right? And if we end up having this or reaching this critical mass, we also have a role. We have this very, very kind of like effective role we can play. And it has to be a role of number, a game of number, where people are like, I have a reason to fight these people.